Hello everyone, good evening. So here we shall solve some more KCET previous year questions on the chapter statistics and probability. So we shall so in any steps of this solution, if you have any doubts, then please write that in the comment section. Uh, Also in any other chapter of maths, if you have more difficulty, then also please mention the name of that chapter in the comment section. So that we shall give more priority on it and solve more and more questions on that chapter. Um, uh, Also, some important homework questions on every chapter will be uploaded in the Sapience Education application. So please install our Sapience Education application, whose link has been provided in the description. So here we shall start off with the very first question onwards. So it is told that the mean of 100 observations is 50. So mean means I can tell x bar. X bar is summation xi by n. So here n is equal to 100 and x bar is equal to 50. So it means that summation xi by 100 observations, that is equal to 50, and their standard deviation means sigma, that is equal to the square root of the variance of x, and variance is given as the mean of the squares minus mean of the squares of the observations minus the mean the square of the mean. So that is given as 5. So therefore we can say that this is summation xi square by n. Here we have to find the sum of the squares of all the observations, means summation xi square, that is being asked. So here summation xi square has been asked here. So this is summation xi square by n minus this, I can write x bar whole square, that is equal to 5. So therefore summation xi square by 100 minus this is 50 square, that is 2500, that is equal to 25. So therefore summation xi square, that will be equal to 2500 plus 25, that is 2525 into 100, that is this, which is 2,52,500. So it means that option D is the correct answer. Then here it is told that let A be the set x, y, z, u. And B be the set A, B. And then F be a function which maps A to B. And the function is selected randomly, which maps A to B. Then the probability we have to find, the probability that the function is an onto function. The probability that the function f is onto, that we have to find. So this I can tell that it is 1 minus the probability that the function f is not onto. So now the total number of functions that can be formed, the total number of functions that can be formed from A to B, that will be equal to, now x can map with either A or B, y can also map with either A or B, z can also map with either A or B. So each of these 4 elements in A has got 2 options. So it means it will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So that is equal to 16 functions. Now, the function which is not onto, it means that when all the elements in A will be either mapped with any one of A or B. So it means that there are only two functions which are not onto. So therefore there are only 2 functions which are not onto, Therefore the probability that f is onto, that will be 1 minus the probability that f is not onto. So there are two functions which is not onto out of 16 functions. So the probability that f is not onto will be 2 by 16. So it is 1 minus 2 by 16, which is 14 by 16, which is equal to 7 by 8. So option C is the correct answer. Then here it is told that if A and B are events such that the probability of the event A, that is equal to 1 by 4, the probability of the event A given B, that is equal to 1 by 2, the probability of the event B given A, that is equal to 2 by 3, then we have to find the probability of the event B, that we have to find. So now the probability of the event A given B, that is equal to the probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. Similarly, the probability of B given A, that is equal to the probability of B intersection A divided by the probability of A. So now, therefore, I can tell 1 by 2, that is equal to the probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B, which we have to find. So let that be equal to X, which you have to find. So this is X. And similarly, the probability of B given A, that is 2 by 3, that is equal to the probability of B or A intersection B divided by the probability of A, which is 1 by 4. So from here we can find the probability of A intersection B, that is 1 by 4 into 2 by 3, which is equal to 1 by 6. So therefore, X will be equal to the probability of A intersection B into 2. So that will be equal to 1 by 6 into 2, that is equal to 1 by 3. So it means that the probability of the event B, that is 1 by 3. So option D is the correct answer. Then here it is told that a bag contains 2n plus 1 coins. 2n plus 1 coins. It is known that n of these coins have head on both sides. So n coins have heads on both sides. So here, so heads on both the sides. Head on both sides. And the remaining n plus 1 coins are fair coins. They are fair coins, means they have head on one side and tail on the other side. Now one coin is selected at random and tossed. If the probability that toss results in heads is 31 by 42, then the value of n is. So now the probability of getting head, the probability of getting head that we have to find. So out in these n coins, the number of outcomes are 2n outcomes, and in all these outcomes we will get heads only. In all these outcomes we will get heads. And in n plus 1 coins also, here I will have 2n plus 2 outcomes, 2n plus 2 outcomes, and out of them, half of them means n plus 1 heads I will get, and the remaining n plus 1 tails I will get. Since in each coin here I will have one side is head and the other side is tail. And here both sides are heads. Both sides of the coins are heads. So here the probability of getting head, that is equal to the total number of outcomes in which head can be obtained. Or I can tell the total number of heads in these 2n plus 1 coins. In 2n plus 1 coins. And divided by the total number of outcomes, the total number of possible outcomes in these 2n plus 1 coins. Means the total number of possible outcomes. So that will be equal to, this will be the total number of heads now. So that will be 2n plus, here n plus 1 plus n plus 1 divided by the total number of possible outcomes, which will be equal to 2n plus 2 plus 2n, means 4n plus 2 outcomes. So now that is given as 31 by 42. So from here we have to find out n. So 3n plus 1 by 4n plus 2, that is equal to 31 by 42. So therefore we can write this is 31, 3n plus 1 into 42, that is equal to 31 into, from here also, into 4n plus 2. So this I can write 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6, 4 is 12, 126n plus 42, that is equal to 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 124n plus 62. So therefore I can tell n 2n, that will be equal to 20. So n will be equal to 10. So therefore the value of n here is 10. So option B is the correct answer. So hope all of you understood the solutions of these questions on the chapter statistics and probability. And still any doubts if you have in any steps, then please write that in the comments section. We shall obviously clarify them in the subsequent videos. And please install our Sapience Education application also, where we shall upload some important homework questions based on the previous year KCET exam, which shall be helpful for your exam. So thank you everyone. Bye.